Jordan hears his alarm clock go off. 7 a.m. the alarm clock reads. Rolling out of bed, he takes a deep breath and goes downstairs for coffee. Slowly going down the stairs, he thinks about life, asking the same question every day. Where did I go wrong? Jordan had it all. He had perfect health, a perfect girlfriend, a baby along the way, and lots of money. It's almost time for work. He didn't want to go, but according to life's schedule, he has to. Tired from the alcohol consumption last night, Jordan grabs the keys and heads to the parking lot. Exiting the elevator, a sharp pain rises in his head. He hears his name yelled across the parking lot. Jordan! Jordan's skin turned pale as he hears his name come from the parking lot. He stands there looking for the voice to see the culprit of this very cruel prank. An unknown voice yells across the parking lot. You won't find me, no matter how hard you look. Besides, you are the only one that can hear me. Now listen to me. Jordan puts his hands over his ears, trying to ignore the voice. He thinks of this solution to this situation. Come on, think. What could it be? Oh yes, it's just the alcohol that I had yesterday. I'm just having a hangover, that is all. For a moment, Jordan stands convinced it was his imagination. Looking over his shoulders, he sees nobody to his left or right. A deep breath is taken as he jogs to his car. Reaching to find the keys in his pocket, Jordan opens the door to his car, jumping in violently. When all looks safe, a bang is heard from the back window. As quick as a mouse, Jordan looks behind him to see the words scribbled in blood on the back window. You won't hear the last of me. Beyond disbelief, Jordan sits there, tears coming down his cheek. He closes and rubs his eyes, hoping for the image to disappear. Slowly open his eyes. The blood on the window is gone. In a slow whisper, he weeps. God damn it. If I didn't let him come into my life, everything would be just fine. Jordan thinks about the person he let into his life. The person that made this happen. What he remembers is a man saying, I am a man of many names. I lie a lot, but my lie can be the truth. The last thing he remembers is putting blood on a scroll and signing it. After that, it all began. Jordan's girlfriend was pregnant. He was the happiest man in the world. He won $50,000, and for the first time, a smile formed on his face. For once, Jordan was going to be better than his brother Dalton. This ended 7 months after his encounter with the stranger. Jordan remembers coming home from work, finding his girlfriend on the floor knocked out. Calling 911, he told them to get here as fast as they can and to bring an ambulance. The ambulance arrived and brought them both to the hospital. After arriving at the hospital, the doctors performed tests, finding out she was okay. Though his girlfriend was okay, their relationship would never be the same. Jordan and his girlfriend learned their son died inside her. Their loss caused tension between them. It led to them not being able to look or talk to each other. The two of them decided it would be best for them to see new people. A week later, Jordan was fired from his job. The company Jordan worked for found plagiarism in his college papers. Again, he was at square one in life. He lived in a shitty apartment. He had a shitty life, and was on the verge of suicide every day. Coming back to the present, Jordan is still in the parking lot, sitting in his car. He calls his boss, saying he is sick and can't come to work. He did not want to go to work today or any other day. What he wanted to do is end it all. Exiting the parking lot, Jordan returns to his apartment. Jordan walks as quiet as a mouse to his room, opening the second-hand cabinet, revealing a black case. Opening the case, a pistol is revealed. Grabbing the gun with both hands, Jordan looks at the magazine. 12 bullets are in, yet he knows that it will only take one to get the job done. Turning the safety off the gun, it was now against his temple. Before Jordan could pull the trigger, something makes him fall off his bed, knocking him out. Jordan wakes up in a dreamlike trance, looking into an endless void. Struggling to move, Jordan can't move his legs. He looks down to see red tentacle things holding his legs down. Did I pull the trigger and go to hell? He thought. Jordan was interrupted by the voice he heard in the parking lot.
Jordan, we have unfinished business, you and I.
Jordan is trying his best to move. He can't as the tentacles hold him down. Jordan looks around in disbelief, trying to find where the voice came from. In an effort to find who or what the voice is, he yells, "Who are you, and what do you want from me?" After a minute, the voice returns.
Our deal, Jordan.
Jordan's memory is clear. The voice is the mysterious man. The details of the encounter start to enter his body with each gruesome memory. The deal was for Jordan to be better than his brother. The reality of who's talking to him sets in. He immediately does not know what to say or do. In stuttered words, Jordan manages to let out, Are you the death?" The voice cuts him off, this time with a more darkening tone.
I see my reputation suits me. I'm glad you still remember that night.
"What do you want from me?" Jordan screams out in terror. "Show yourself! I want to talk to you!" Laughs of horror filled the room.
You want to see me? Fine. I will show you.
A human figure appears in the cloud of black mist. The figure approaches him with its hands behind its back. Jordan squints, trying to make out the figure's similar shape as it slowly walks towards him. Jordan's eyes grow as he sees the figure. The figure is him. Jordan feels the blood rush from his head to his feet. The only thing keeping him from passing out is the adrenaline. The figure Jordan sees he is close to passing out makes one of the tentacles grab and squeeze Jordan's leg. Jordan screams out in pain. Snaps are heard from Jordan's leg as the tentacle grips further pressure onto the leg. The figure of Jordan appears in front of him with an evil smirk grinning from ear to ear. In its dark tone it speaks.
Jordan, it seems we have a bit of a problem. Remember, I have your soul, your freedom, your life, and I control you.
The sound is heard from the figure of Jordan as it paces left and right.
The problem is, I killed your baby.
Hearing the figure, Jordan no longer had tears of fear. Instead, he is filled with rage. Jordan attempts to punch the figure but fails. Jordan yells in terror, "That was you? You're the one who killed my child? I'll kill you. I swear to God, I'll fucking kill you." The figure takes a sigh and raises his finger at Jordan, muting him. The demonic tone of the figure continues.
Yes, yes, take it out. I know this must be hard for you. Even harder for me.
The figure continues.
You see, Jordan, with the baby gun, at such an older age, it attained a soul without my knowledge. With that action, I broke a rule I cannot break.
The figure pulls out a book from thin air and reads,
I can't kill a person and take a soul. I need permission before I can do that.
The figure points at Jordan and smiles, looking at him. Its red eyes opening like a child being born.
Just like how you gave me your soul.
Walking from side to side, the figure laughs and explains.
I killed your child without hesitation, taking its soul. Now, I can't make any more deals until this is resolved.
The figure holding Jordan snaps its fingers, unmuting him and freeing his leg. Jordan falls, hitting the ground with a thump, gasping in between every word he managed to speak. If this is your problem, what does that have to do with me? Haven't you already tortured me enough? He stares back at the figure's eyes, no longer intimidated by it. The figure of Jordan approaches him, turning into a new one. Jordan is shocked at what he sees. The new figure is his brother Dalton. His brother's figure smiles at him. The figure says,
Jordan, please, I beg of you, please, shut the fuck up and let me talk, or I will break your leg.
Jordan stays quiet, nodding his head in approval.
I want to make a deal with you, one that will make both of us happy. You have a shitty life, and I have a shit time getting these deals done. I am willing to fix this with your help.
Jordan's brother figure signals for him to speak. As bravely as he can, Jordan whispers, What could you possibly do to fix my life and your so-called problem? The black void summons an image. The figure points to the image. It's Dalton, with a bullet through his eye. You can't expect me to kill my own brother! Jordan yells in terror. The figure looks away from the image, starting to walk away from Jordan. Answer me, you sick son of a bitch! The figure looks back and replies,
If you kill your brother, the deal is done. I will have your soul. I will dismiss the deal. You won't have to worry about the police. And I will cut strings connected with you and me. You have 2 days, or I will come and bring you back here again. Forever.
Jordan wakes up on the floor, drool coming out of his mouth. He grabs onto his bed, lifting himself up. Was that a dream? Not a second later, red letters show on his hand saying,
It's real. Now go and kill him.
The gun that Jordan almost used on himself was now to be used on his brother. Jordan leaves the apartment and walks to his car. Looking left and right, he starts the car, ready to drive to his brother's house. He knew Dalton's wife was at work, and his daughter was at school. This meant he would not be interrupted. After an hour of driving, the house is in view. Viewing it, he sees a beautiful 3-story brick house. There is china on the windows as well as decorations all around it. Instant jealousy spreads across him like a raging dog. After examining the house, he sees one car in the driveway. A 2011 Ford Mustang. Dalton was the only one home. Jordan pulls up into the driveway. He sits there having second thoughts. Do I really need to do this? Do I need to kill my brother? I'm the one who made this mess, not him. Taking a deep breath, he reassures himself everything was going to be okay. Jordan exits the car, closing the door with a thunderous thump, putting the gun in his back pocket. Jordan knocks on his brother's door. "Who is it?" a voice says on the other side. "Dalton, it's Jordan. I was in the neighborhood and I figured I would show you something." He feels his hand reaching for his pocket. Jordan stops dead in his tracks as the front door is opened. "What an unexpected surprise. Please come in." As Jordan enters, Dalton pulls out a chair, signaling his brother to sit with him. Pulling a chair out from the kitchen table, he places it down across from his brother, looking him in the eyes, wondering if he can even do it. Dalton claps his hands together and laughs. "You know, you don't have to play games with me. Jordan, I know why you're here." "Yeah, I just wanted to say," cutting Jordan off mid-sentence, Dalton speaks. "I know what's in your back pocket." Dalton looks and examines Jordan closely. Jordan gets goosebumps. Dalton's once nice voice changes to a sinister whisper. "You've talked to him, haven't you?" Across the room, Jordan nervously speaks. "I really don't know what you're talking about, brother. I just want to show you." He's interrupted by Dalton again, this time with anger. "Jordan, I know what he told you to do. I know all about the business you guys have with each other." Jordan didn't know what to do. Staring back at his brother, he asked the only word he could think of. "How?" Leaning back in the chair, Dalton explains sinfully. "When you were born, I knew that you were going to be better than me. I couldn't let that happen. I gave him my soul to be better than you." Dalton playfully speaks again. "Then you sold yours, creating a downfall in your life." "It's all your fault this happened. Your girlfriend, your son, and your job. It was ruined because of you. Now we're both his playthings." Jordan's rage gave in. Reaching into his back pocket, Jordan pulls the gun, pointing it against his brother's forehead. Dalton doesn't flinch. "This is what he wants. Come on, kill me. Put a bullet through my head. Nothing good will happen in the end." Finger on the trigger, Jordan pushes it, watching the bullet go right through Dalton's skull. The body of his brother falls to the ground.
I knew you had it in you.
The figure from the void appears once again.
I'm glad this time I don't have to break your leg to get you to talk.
Jordan fights back his tears and yells, "You got what you wanted. He's dead now. Give me my soul back." The figure takes off his sunglasses, showing his eyes that are pure red. It walks towards the body and inspects the bullet.
Right through the head, just like how I knew you were going to do it.
Jordan yells, "Our business is done. Give me my soul and leave me alone." The figure looks away from Dalton's body, nodding his head. "No." "What do you mean, no?"
Your soul is mine and will forever be mine. I look forward to seeing you and your brother together again.
In an instant, the figure is gone from the room, leaving the scene of the murder in the room for Jordan to see. Looking at the gun one more time, not knowing what to do with it, he asks himself, do I put it down or up?